Broadcasting live on the World Wide Web. It's NuSoundRadio.com.
5:20 is the time. It's, of course, Tuesday, the Bangry Show here. As you just heard the track, there you go. Rishi's in the studio with me now. Rishi, how you doing, mate?
How you doing, Chaz?
Good to have you here today. Thanks
Cheers.
for coming down.
Thanks for having me, man.
I know you're doing your tour as well. You're going to a lot of places and there's a lot to squeeze in a short period of time.
Yeah.
So how are you keeping anyway?
Yeah, oh, good, man. Tiring. Tired, very tired. Like you said, the media tour's kicking off. But yeah, it's good, man. I'm enjoying it.
That's the main thing, as long as you're enjoying it.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Can't say much about the weather in East London today. I do apologise.
No worries.
You know, we missed the sunshine, but hey, we have to make the most of it.
I'll let you off this time, man.
Right, first of all, good to say special thanks going out to VQ Media. Joggy's always working very hard over there.
He is.
I know he's listening live online at the moment, so a big shout to you guys who are always working hard and, of course, supporting NuSound Radio as well. Rish, first of all, let's go back to Do It Tonight.
Yeah.
How did that come out first?
Yeah, that track, it released in February, and, you know, I was fortunate enough to be here last time as well for an interview with Nish.
That's right, yeah.
But, yeah, the track did really well for us. I mean, being an all-English track, it got taken by an Asian market a lot better than I expected.
Right.
But, yeah, it was a crazy response, and, you know, fortunately enough, I was able to come out and produce a second single, Aaja Ve Mahi, which is totally different.
Brilliant stuff. I mean, when I first heard it, Do It Tonight, I was surprised being an Asian artist doing a track, you know, mainstream style.
Yeah.
So, congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, you've gone for the flip side, Aaja Ve Mahi, you know. You got a little bit of a Bollywood touch in this as well.
Yeah. I think what happened was, after I released Do It Tonight, I think a lot of people kind of thought, okay, maybe he just does English stuff. And I think I'd been, like, pigeonholed as, you know, just an English R&B artist. Yeah. So I wanted to... It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but after that, especially, I thought, okay, let's try and switch it up a bit and, you know, give a Bollywood sounding with still an urban and R&B feel to it. So that's why I came up with Aaja Ve Mahi.
You didn't put it down to like an experiment, did you? Is this just something you wanted to do, or do you prefer to do non-Asian stuff?
It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and funny enough, now it's something that I prefer to do rather than the all-English stuff. So it's kind of like, you know, it opened up a different doorway for me, and I'm enjoying it, really.
I mean, you got different avenues you can experiment with. You know, there's different branches you can come off with.
Yeah.
Bollywood, Bhangra, the music, the beats, the fusion. You know, it come out really good. The track, I was really surprised. I like the crossover. I think it caters for everyone. Yeah. It's the kind of track I'll be listening on the radio, in the car, on my iPod, you know. It caters for all. It's not just, when you say I've done a Bollywood track, people think it's the lovey-dovey, the slow one, you know, with a beat in the back. Yeah. You've put it up one pace, haven't you?
Well, like I said, my forte is English music and R&B. That's what I learned to sing in, so I wanted to keep that element there, but I also love Bollywood music, so I wanted to put that element in as well. At the same time, I love Desi music, I love Bhangra, so I wanted to have that element in as well, and I think, you know, just mixing it, Cam Franting on the production as well, I think he did a wicked job kind of like meshing all of it together, really.
You're working with Rocky on this track, aren't you?
Yeah.
How was it working with her?
She was amazing. I mean, the whole concept of the track, it needed a female vocal on it. Yeah. And it was something that I'd always kind of like wanted to have for an audience, that they saw both sides of a story. So I wanted her like a soft vocal on it. So I called her up, and she came in and she did an amazing job laying on the vocals.
I think it just blends in so well, her voice on the track. What made you actually get into music? Was it something you wanted to do from the beginning?
I've always loved singing from an early age, since I was really young, about 4 or 5. But primary school, was in the school choir. And then when I went to secondary school, it was my parents actually who, you know what, they put me into singing lessons throughout my secondary school life. Every week I was having singing lessons private. So then when it came down to uni, I was quite fortunate enough to get into medicine. And then again, quite fortunate that my parents said, you know what, pursue your dream and you know, pursue what you love, so do music.
I mean, it's not often you hear parents saying that. It's like judge, doctor, solicitor,
engineer,
dentist. That's it, bro. And no.
Usual.
But now, obviously, they're probably saying it was a gamble. It was a good gamble.
I think they
must be happy.
I think they knew that, you know, I was passionate about doing it, and anything that I was going to do, I was going to put my 100% in. Yeah. So I think they were confident in what I wanted to do, and, you know, they were confident in me. So fortunately enough, I'm sitting here with yourself today. Good
stuff. As we're speaking, Rishi, I'm getting text in as well. Don't forget, you can text in any questions, 07961 387788. I've got Cool Raj is a regular listener here on the show. Loves your music as well.
Cool.
What inspires you to write songs? Where'd you get your ideas from?
It varies really. I mean, I try to write from what I experience or like stuff that I've been through myself. Like with Do It Tonight, I was thinking about, the Mayans, their prediction that the world would end last year.
Sure.
So that's how I came about with Do It Tonight. Aaja Ve Mahi was a bit different. It's a bit more cheeky.
Right.
But I went to a wedding and there was a girl on the opposite side who was gorgeous.
Go on, man.
So I thought, you know what? I can't just stroll up with a drink in hand, sit down with her.
I'll write a song instead.
Yeah. No, so like we kind of flirted from across the room with our eyes. So when I got home, I thought, there's bound to be other people that have been in that position, like where they see somebody that they like but they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So that's how Aaja Ve Mahi came about, really. But all my songs are because I write all my stuff. It all comes from my own personal experiences, really.
Did you get any luck with that girl, by the way?
A gentleman never tells, man. You can't tell.
No problem. There you go, Courage. There's your answer, mate. So if you're out and about, always keep a pen and paper handy if you have any ideas. Or if you're out flirting in a wedding or something, make some notes. You never know.
You never know.
So, right, okay, we're done. We've got Do It Tonight. We've got Aaja Ve Mahi. What's the next step from here for Rish? What are you going to do now? I'm
having fun doing what I'm doing at the moment. I mean, Aaja Ve Mahi, we've had a massive response, even in India. We're quite fortunate enough now to be planning. We're going to Mumbai and Dubai in November.
Brilliant.
To do some shows out there just off the back of this and Do It Tonight. So, I'm taking it all in my stride, really. I am looking to release a new single before the end of the year. Maybe around October time, November time.
Cool.
But, I'm just having fun doing what I'm doing, really.
Wow. I've got Boban in Seven Kings also who's just texting saying, how are you finding the music scene at the moment? Do you think it's quite changed, like you're doing Bollywood stuff now? Do you think it's changed for the better or for the worst? I think it's the worst in brackets.
What, music as a whole or?
Music in general, yeah.
Music in general. Yeah, I mean, Bollywood, it has changed dramatically. I mean, you go back to the 60s and 70s and they were the best kind of years for, beautiful melodies and everything. Yeah. But now, you know what, it's catering for a younger market and it's a different audience. Even Bollywood, they've got a different audience, so they have to move with the times. And I think it is, some parts, they may have lost a bit of culture in some areas, but I think they do relate to the younger crowd better now.
So, yeah,
there's pros and cons, really.
Yeah, lots of game, yeah. I suppose you're right. Obviously, they're going to be the money spenders.
Yeah.
The younger generation are going to cater for them.
Yeah, definitely.
To get them in the theatres,
Definitely.
Priyanka, thank you for your message. How is it working with Rocky? Will you make more songs together in the future? I think you've answered half of that.
Yeah, Rocky, she was a pleasure to work with. And hopefully, we do get a chance to work with each other again. She's an amazing singer and, she's an amazing girl. So hopefully we do get a chance to work with each other.
So there'll be more projects in line,
Yeah.
During your music career, I mean, you're quite young yourself. I don't know if you're on NuSound Radio how old you are.
21.
You're 21. So you've been in the game for a little while. There's a long road ahead. Do you find it tough?
At the start, because I've released quite a lot of stuff underground before this year. January was with Do It Tonight. That was my first major release, and now Aaja Ve Mahi, obviously my second. So really, I've been in it for about 6 months. But in actual music, I've been in it for quite a long time. And it was hard before, but I think now that I've got a good team behind me, I've got, VQ Media, like you said.
Totally.
And I've got a good manager in place now. So I think it all kind of blends in well, and we all work well together. So it's good if you've got a good team behind you who support you and, know where you want to go.
Makes it a bit more interesting as well, keeps you on your toes as well.
Yeah, definitely.
To do one better,
Definitely.
Beckton, I've got a Raj in Beckton who's finishing work in about 5 minutes. Chaz, please ask Rishi my question. Love his tracks. Love the way he sings, his vocals, music. Please tell Rishi, don't do a video where you got guys hanging out of cars in a car park.
Yeah, that's no, that's not really kind of like my style, to be honest. My videos, I've always tried to keep different and creative and classy. And
do you have much say in the video itself?
Yeah, I mean, the whole after the song's finished, the whole production of the video, I have the first say in, and we bounce ideas off everybody, really. Director, promotion manager, VQ Media, we all kind of bounce ideas off each other when we come out with the video. But I mean, I've always wanted to make my video something different, more like mini movies rather than just a video. I
mean, it goes the same for writing songs, producing music, videos. You want to try and do something different than what's out in the market.
Yeah, definitely.
I've seen a lot of artists being in the game for so long.
Yeah.
Not copying each other, but nicking people's ideas.
Yeah.
Not necessarily making it better for themselves, made it worse,
Yeah.
But not many ideas left now. I think
a
lot of the avenues have already been ventured, haven't they?
I think this is the reason why I wanted to do a track like Aaja Ve Mahi. After Do It Tonight was quite surprising for a market, you know, being an Asian guy and doing an all-English track.
Yeah.
And it was a club track, and it did take to a lot of, you know, London clubs like Ministry of Sound, and a lot of English DJs did play it.
Wow.
Which is cool. But I wanted to try something totally different. You know, there are elements of Bhangra, but it's not just a fusion track of English and Bhangra. It's got Bollywood in as well. So it, like you said, it caters for a lot of people.
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
I've got Kieran in East Ham. Thank you for your message saying, Rishi, love your material. Congratulations. Well done after coming down to East London. Any live shows you're doing in London?
I just did one the other day, actually. I had one in Club 10. That was the launch for Aaja Ve Mahi. But we are working on some more launches, some more launch parties for the new single. But yeah, you can follow me on my Twitter and stuff and keep up to date with that.
Yeah, no doubt we'll be giving them details out. We've got the summer coming up now. We've got the, hopefully. We'll have some, the Millers.
Hopefully, yeah.
We'll have the open air Millers going on as well. So maybe you'll catch a Rishi there. We'll get Joggy to get in touch with us and we can get you some slots. Yeah, we can do that. Neelam, thank you very much for your message. Rishi, love your material. Welcome to East London. Keep up your stuff. We absolutely love it. Always different. Chaz, love the show. Thank you very much. Another fan of yours there, Rishi.
Thank you.
So, right, we're ready to move forward with this track now, Aaja Ve Mahi. Before we do go into the track, one more time for people just joining us, if people do want to get in touch with yourself, find out about your material, how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so like I said, you can follow me on my Twitter page, which is twitter.com/RealRishiMusic. You can also catch me on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/RealRishiMusic as well.
And obviously there's a lot of listeners that are inspiring who are looking forward to doing some music as well.
Yeah.
What kind of advice would you like to give people?
I think the best advice that I can give is, it's not easy, but if you've got people that you can work well with, then you know what, if you're passionate as well, you'll do well. Naturally, anything that you are passionate about, you'll do well and you'll succeed. So just keep on going. You know, there will be times that you get knockbacks and setbacks, but the best thing to do is just keep going. And you know what, you've got to have a good support team around you that not just only like say yes to everything that you say, but you know, they tell you, okay, maybe you could have done this. So a good support team as well.
Totally. I mean, it's not been easy for yourself as well, no doubt, you know. Makes you a stronger person.
I think it makes you appreciate it more as well.
Yeah.
You know, hard work and kindness. There's two things, that hard work and kindness, they always pay off in the end. So, yeah. Cool. Rishi, thank you very much for coming down to NuSound Radio. No, thank you for having me. And we look forward to seeing you on the live shows as well with NuSound very soon. Definitely. And a special thanks again to Joggy and VQ Media. And a final message from Rishi. Yeah, thank you once again for supporting my music and listening. Please download the new single, Aaja Ve Mahi. It's out now on iTunes, Google Play, everywhere. Follow me on my Twitter, Real Rishi Music, and Facebook, Real Rishi Music. Thank you.